Hello and thanks for checking out TheChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on PCLN NVDA TSLA NFLX CMG on the daily weekly time frame. So PCLN pulling back further and closing at the low of the day, definitely standing out as weak compared to the market. We rejected from the middle Bollinger Band. We're heading back down to the 50-day moving average support, which did hold multiple tests. That's down at 1877. We'll see if the bulls are able to continue to hold that. If not, we're going to be looking down at the recent low, and that recent low was down here at 1864. So our range right now is 1864 support, 1928 resistance, but we have to hold this middle Bollinger Band, otherwise it's going to be a lower high and lower low. And as we head into earnings, we don't have many days left, so essentially it's still just looking at the weekly time frame where we're either going to break out towards all-time highs or break down to our bottom, which was the reaction to our last earnings report, which is down here in the upper 1700s. So patiently waiting for the earnings report reaction, and we'll see which direction it goes. NVDA bulls in full control here at the end of the day, closing extremely strong and looking for all-time highs here as well. We have earnings next week at the end of the week, so certainly plenty of time for the bulls to keep running up until then. We have 209.97 as resistance, and then we'll just be looking at psychological levels. Likely that we see an all-time high early this coming week. We'll be looking at 211, 212 psychological resistances afterwards, and the weekly time frame just in full-on breakout mode above the upper Bollinger Band for the last month, and no slowdown as a new daily support was just established at 203.65. Little bull flag looking for confirmation with strength if we get it on Monday. Tesla on the daily time frame, trying to see a bounce follow through from its bearish reaction to earnings, and we closed up at the high of the day, which makes a strong case for the bulls in the short term. But they have to get over 308.69 first thing on Monday. If they don't break that resistance level and start filling this gap up to 320.26, it will be a red flag, and we'll look to continue to tighten in this range. So we need to break that level, the sooner the better, to prevent from giving the bulls a reason to take profit. And then we'll be looking to the lack of resistance in the short term due to the gap fill. But overall, on the weekly time frame, any bounce, we will anticipate a lower high to form because we now are in a lower high pattern, and we'll be looking for a lower low pattern, and we'll be looking for a lower high to form on any bounce attempt. Netflix on the daily time frame, tight range with our high, low, lower high, higher low, and we're right up here next to resistance. We've got this high of resistance to be watching at 201.10. If that breaks, it's a clear bull break. And if we see a 195.22 break, it's a clear bear break, and the middle Bollinger Band support continues to hold. We're going to be looking for a clear break in this tightening pattern this coming week, and it will give us some nice clarity in terms of where we're headed for the rest of the month, as the weekly time frame certainly still favoring the bulls with a bull flag pattern, holding exponential support, and watching closely to see if we can get that higher high and all-time high if the market bulls stay strong, which they certainly did this past week. CMG on the daily time frame, inside bar, didn't see follow-through. So we've seen now multiple times where we're not seeing follow-through multiple days in a row. Bullish reversal candlestick not confirmed. Bullish reversal candlestick not confirmed. We haven't seen 2 green days in a row on CMG since back in October 12th and October 13th. So it has certainly been a while. Support is 271.50. Resistance is 278.63. And we'll see if the bulls are able to break this inside bar early next week and see bounce continuation. We really need to get over 284. That's when we start filling the gap and where there's a lack of resistance. If we can't break 284, then the bulls aren't going to see much upside, and the exponential resistances are still standing in the way on the daily time frame. Weekly time frame is a bullish reversal candlestick, and we have to break that 284 level in order to have a chance to confirm this bullish reversal candlestick. So it's important for the bulls to show up and get to filling that gap on the daily time frame. And the inside bar will give us a nice little early heads up to show us if the bulls are making their way towards that point. So again, the range on the inside bar, 271.50 support, 278.63 resistance. We'll see which breaks early on Monday. I appreciate you watching. Have a great rest of your weekend.